Hi, kindergartners. How are you doing? Welcome to Math Today. In Math Today, we're going to keep on talking about story problems. Now, I'm going to be using your names to help me in our math lesson today. So I'm going to pick some kids from my class, and I'm also going to pick some kids from Miss Paul's class, all right? So listen for some of your friends' names. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to use everyone's names because then the lesson will last forever. All right, so today I'm going to tell you some story problems. And what I want you to do is you're going to be using your fingers to help you figure out the math problem. All right, so I want you to put your listening ears on right now, and I'm going to tell you a story. All right, are you ready? All right, the first story is going to start off with Ali. Hi, Ali. All right, Ali and Jude. All right, you guys are in my story right now. All right, so Ali was helping me in my classroom. And he was helping me with the snacks today. And he was carrying a big plate with some apples on it. Okay. And he was taking the apples to the table. And he had, all right, boys and girls, hold up your fingers. He had 3 apples on the plate. And then Jude came along. And Jude had 2 apples. And she gave her 2 apples to Ali and put it on his plate. So my question, boys and girls, is how many apples does Ali have now? All right, so did you hold up your fingers when you heard the numbers? All right, so let's do it again, and we're gonna, Mrs. Yates is gonna hold up my fingers, and let's check if you got it right. All right, so Ali had 3 apples on his plate, right? Then Jude came along and she had 2 apples. And then she gave her apples to Ali and we put them together. All right, so boys and girls, if we have 3 plus 5, so let's count. Or 3 plus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it should equal 5. Okay, so in total, we have 5 apples. All right, I think we're getting a little bit warmed up. Are you ready for the next story problem? All right, in our next story, we have Isabel and Erla. All right, Isabel and Erla, they were playing blocks in my classroom. And we have some wooden blocks in here. And they were building these blocks together. And Isabel and Erla had put 5 of the blocks stacked up together. All right. And then suddenly, Mrs. Yates walks by and I wasn't paying attention and I bumped into their blocks and one of the block falls off from their tower. So boys and girls, how many blocks are still left on their tower? All right, boys and girls, did you use your fingers to help you with this one? Now this one's a little bit different. All right, so listen again. All right, this time we'll do it together. All right, Erla and Erla and Isabel had 5 blocks they were building. All right, did you hold up 5 fingers? All right, then Mrs. Yates came along and she knocked one of them down. So we knocked one of them down. So that means we're going to take it away. Okay, so I'm going to take a finger and put it down. So I took it away. So how many fingers do I have left? These are the blocks that are left. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you get 4 too? All right, let's keep on going. All right, who is going to be in my story next? All right, on my next story, I'm going to have Mustafa and Isa. All right, Mustafa and Isa. All right, so let's see what's going to happen in this story. All right, in this story, Mustafa was playing with some toy cars at his house. And then suddenly he heard the doorbell, and Isa came into his house and he brought his toy cars too. Now Mustafa had 4 toy cars, and Isa came over and he brought over 2 of his toy cars. All right, so when they put their cars together, boys and girls, how many cars do they have in all? All right, so listen again. All right, this time did you use your fingers to figure it out? All right, so Mustafa had 4 toy cars. Right? Did you hold up 4 fingers? And Isa came over and he had 2 toy cars. Now, they put their cars together, and how many cars did they have? In total, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 cars. All right, let's do one more story, guys. All right, this last story is going to be with Trisha and Michael. All right, Trisha and Michael. All right, so one day, Trisha, she had some baby kittens at her house, okay? And so Trisha, she was so lucky, and she had 8 baby kittens at her house. Well, her mommy said, "That's too many kittens that we have in our house, Trisha. We're going to need to give some away." And so she called up Michael and she said, "Michael, do you want some kittens?" And Michael asked his mom, and Michael's mom said, "Sure, we'll take some kittens." So Michael said he will take 1 kitten, only 1 kitten. His mom says, "I don't want too many." All right, so Trisha had 8 kittens and she gave 1 away to Michael. How many kittens does she have left? All right, boys and girls, now let's do it with our fingers. All right, we have 8 kittens. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 8 kittens. There's my fingers. All right, everyone hold up 8 fingers with me like that. All right, and then she gave 1 away. So boys and girls, do we add 1 more or do we take 1 away? What do you think? If we gave 1 away, should we put another finger up or should we take 1 finger down? All right, if you said put 1 finger down, that means we're going to take away. So I'm going to take 1 finger down, boys and girls. All right, that's how many fingers I have left. This is the number of kittens we have left. All right, so let's count. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so Trisha still had 7 kittens left, and she was pretty happy. All right, boys and girls, now what you're going to need to do is I need you to get some paper, some plain white paper, and some markers for the next part of the lesson because you're going to be drawing some number stories for me. All right, so go get those things for me and then come back to the lesson. All right, boys and girls, I have my piece of paper right here and I have some markers. Now, for the first story problem, I'm going to do 2 colors, okay? So you're going to need to choose 2 colors, okay, for your paper. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to show you my idea, but I don't want you to copy mine. I want you to think of your own story problem, okay? So I have 2 colors here, and on this first story, I'm just going to think of something I want to draw, something really simple, and I think, you know what? I'm going to do balloons, okay, because that's pretty simple, okay? So I'm going to, in my story, I have some balloons here, right? Some orange balloons. There we go. Okay, so I have some orange balloons, and in my story, I got 3 orange balloons. But then later on, my dad bought me some more balloons. So he got me some green balloons. So I'm going to draw some green balloons here. Do 1 more here. I think that's good. All right. So he got me 3 more balloons. So what is happening here? First, I had 3 balloons. So I'm going to write a 3 here. And then I got 3 more. So in total, how many balloons did I get? Well, so boys and girls, I can write it here. In the total, on the end, if I count all of them, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in total, I got 6 balloons. Okay, now boys and girls, I'm going to show you a new thing I'm going to add to my math right here today. I'm going to write this thing right here today. This is called a plus sign, or we can call it addition symbol. So I went 3 plus 3. Now it equals, so we make 2 lines like that to equal 6. Okay, so here we have 3 orange balloons plus 3 green balloons, okay, equals 6. All right, I want to make a little book today, so I want to make more than one page, okay? So I'm gonna just put this page to the side, and I can do another story, boys and girls. So let me think. I think on this next one, I'm gonna change my color. I'm gonna use pink and blue, okay? All right, blue is my favorite color. All right, so I'm gonna draw something simple. So I think I will do some flowers. And I'm planting some beautiful flowers in my garden. All right, there we go. I think that's enough. And let's see. And I want to do some blue flowers too. And so let's see. I think I don't have that much space. I'm just gonna do 2 here. All right. So boys and girls, can you count the pink flowers with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 pink flowers. And then how many blue flowers do I have? I have 2 blue flowers. So boys and girls, how many do I have in total? If I have 5 pink flowers and then I planted 2 more, in total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So boys and girls, I'm going to write here the answer, okay? So I'm going to make these 2 lines. It means equal, okay? So equal, and then the answer is 7. Now, do you remember what we put between the 5 and the 2? I'm going to put this symbol called a plus, okay? Plus. So 5 plus 2 equals 7. All right, let's do one more. I'm going to make a 3-page book today, and you guys can make your own 3-page book. I'm going to do one more thing, and just going to do something really, really super simple. I think I will do, let's see what color. I haven't used brown yet. And I think I will use, let's see if we can do yellow. Okay. All right, what is something else really, really simple? All right, I'm going to make cookies. I know. I'm going to make cookies. All right, super simple. All right, so I'm going to make some cookies here. All right, so I have some cookies. Those are chocolate cookies. And then these are lemon cookies. All right, so let me count my chocolate cookies. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so I'm going to write 4. And on my lemon cookies, I also have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have the same. So now, boys and girls, we're going to put it together. So do you remember? We're going to make this symbol right there, plus, okay? So 4 chocolate cookies plus 4 yellow cookies. So maybe in my story, first I had 4 chocolate cookies, and then my sister came and she gave me 4 yellow cookies. And then in total, we're going to make this equal sign. In total, let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cookies. All right, so boys and girls, when you're done with your story, what I want you to do, you are going to take a picture of one of these. So you're just going to pick your favorite one and you're going to send it to me on Seesaw, all right, or to Miss Paula, whoever your teacher is. You're going to take a picture of your favorite story problem, and then I want you to take the microphone and then record your story and tell me what happened in your story. So maybe if you take a picture of this one in Seesaw, you might say, well, first, I bought 3 orange balloons, and then my dad bought me 3 green balloons, and so when I put them together, I had 6 balloons. All right, off you go. I can't wait to see your story problems.